close and we wide open. Kicking flavor with me, neighbor, yeah, we look on. Rap the bottom, cause the bottom where we come from. Me no pray for little paper, need a lump sum. Real spill, yeah, a recipe, yeah. Broke, real, little rich. Fall in love with her, she just wanna.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Cutler's Dolphins.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. That'll be taken in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now Wilson on second down, going to Rawls on the dump off. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. Third down, here's Rawls. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. The first carry for C.J. Prosise, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Right back to Prosise. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Here we go.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Cutler looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. Blitz coming, and down he goes. K.J. Wright with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. In motion, Julius Thomas. They'll indeed go for it with Cutler. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. The gun. Here's Wilson. Lockett with a grab over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. In the red zone this time. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his running back, Rawls. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. As the Dolphins come back out on offense, I want to take a moment here. You know, we're recording this on Tuesday the 5th, and Hurricane Irma is tracking towards the United States. Could impact their game with Tampa Bay. A lot of people think it will, and certainly our thoughts go out to whoever this storm impacts coming up later this week.
Especially on the heels of Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, where the impact is still being felt and will be felt for a long time in Texas, in the Houston area. So when they do make a decision about when to play the game.
And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. Bobby Wagner in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Now Cutler to throw on second down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Here we go. No. Check. Patriot. Watch it now, Barney.
Now Cutler on third and long. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play for the Dolphins here on third down. 56 yards.
Now let's go. All right, now look at 56. Look at Detroit. Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney.
Now Cutler on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And now it's second down.
Detroit! Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot!
Cutler to throw again. On the left side, this is Stills. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be fourth down.
Green 39! All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and throw for it with Cutler. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
First and 10, it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Drops it underneath for Rawls. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it. Here's Lacey. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Play clock winding down. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And some space here. And all the way down to the 9. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Flushed out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 2nd down, Rawls. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On the ground, Rawls. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas Rawls taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Second and 10. It's Cutler again. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. Jarvis Landry, the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 77 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now Wilson on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to air this. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And the Seahawks on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, Okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
All right, here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Cutler. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Cutler drops it off to Ajayi. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4, and the back goes into motion. Here we go on 4th down with Cutler. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Dolphins have a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now it's Cutler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Throwing again, it's Cutler. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Cutler. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, it's Cutler. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Cutler to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now Cutler. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 3rd and short.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
3rd and 2. Now Cutler. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 40.